Dairy is big business in Wisconsin. We are America's dairyland, and our dairy farmers take care of the land and water, take care of their cows, and produce safe, high-quality milk that's made into cheese and other dairy products. Let's explore a Wisconsin dairy farm. First, you're going to need a little history. Did you know that when Wisconsin was first settled in the early 1800s, they came here for our soil? Yup, they sure did. The soil, the rolling hills, and the excellent supply of fresh limestone-filtered water was perfect for farming. Wisconsin has been a leader in dairy farming for more than a century and was officially named America's Dairyland in 1930. Growing crops for cows to eat is one of the biggest jobs on the farm. Our nutrient-rich soil is used for growing crops such as hay, alfalfa, corn, and oats. These crops help feed all of the cows that live here in Wisconsin. Sometimes when you're driving along country roads with your parents, you may be able to identify some of these crops. This is what alfalfa looks like. This is what corn looks like. This is what oats look like. Farms have many acres of land so that feed can be grown for the cows to eat. Did you know that an acre of land is about the size of a football field? It takes about 300 acres to feed about 100 cows. That's a lot of football fields, huh? During the spring, farmers plant crops of field corn, oats, and alfalfa to feed their cows. Ever notice how some fields look like artwork? Well, farmers have a special way of planting crops to keep the land healthy. Although crops are planted in rows, when farmers plant on hills, they follow the slope of the land to conserve rainwater and reduce soil loss. This is called contour cropping. Sometimes crops are planted in long strips, alternating grasses or other crops in between to help decrease the loss of soil. This is called strip cropping. A farmer will also leave some areas undisturbed and natural. These are called buffer zones. Often found at field edges and surrounding water or low areas of a field, buffer zones help control the way water flows from the field and gives wildlife a great place to live. After crops are done growing, farmers take big machines in the fields to harvest all of the feed. After the crops are harvested, they are sold or stored on the farm in long white bags, tall upright silos, or in covered bunkers to keep it dry during the winter months, when it will be fed to the animals on the farm. There's a lot that goes on at a dairy farm, and farmers work very hard to take care of Wisconsin's land and water to keep America's dairyland healthy. And that's one reason we continue to be America's dairyland. So let's see how well you were paying attention. Immigrants settled here because of our A. Cheese, B. Lakes and streams, C. Fertile soil. If you guessed C, you're right. Which crops are grown in Wisconsin to feed our dairy cows? A. Bananas, B. Alfalfa, C. Carrots. If you guessed B, you're correct. True or false? Strip cropping, buffer zones, and contour cropping are all ways that farmers work to keep the land healthy. You bet that's true. Good job remembering. Now, next time you pass by a farm, you'll be able to identify the different ways crops are planted and the types of crops being grown.